Let's ride.
At a South Carolina marina, locals film what's believed to be debris recovered from the Chinese balloon. This will be a spectacle for days. Beachcombers urged to hand in anything they may find washed up. 6 miles out, on the horizon away from the cameras, an exclusion zone for a complex recovery of debris over a 7-mile area. It was the
I got a little secret for you. Come here. No, closer. I don't make deals with peasants!
I was gathering my things. I just spotted this circle in the sky, and I knew it was something that was kind of out of place. I put together all the pictures that I had taken and started sending them to the FAA. They eventually put me in touch with NORAD. The only thing I got from them was that they were crafting a response. That's what their email said. And about an hour after that, the news broke at the Pentagon.
The Montana residents who spotted that Chinese spy flight
15 minutes later.
speaking out as Navy divers are now down in South Carolina. They're working to recover the debris from where it was shot down.
Meanwhile, the White House responding to criticism claiming spy flights flew over undetected while President Trump was in office, including at least one over Florida and Texas. So they were undetected then, Brian, but now they've, in retrospect,
exactly. I was looking back at old tapes.
Yes.
Florida GOP Congressman Brian Mast sits on the Foreign Relations Committee and joins us now. Congressman, you would have been there at the time when the undetected balloons were flying over undetected. Now.
Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
Biden is facing mixed reactions from lawmakers in Congress after the military shot down a Chinese balloon spotted flying over the U.S. On Face the Nation, Senator Ted Cruz applauded the president's decision to take down the balloon, but criticized his response time.
I want to start by doing something that I don't do very often, which is commending Joe Biden for actually having the guts to shoot this down. That was the right thing to do. That is absolutely what the president should have done. Unfortunately, he didn't do that until a week after it entered U.S. airspace.
So for more on this, I want to bring in CBS News Chief White House Correspondent Nancy Cordes. Nancy, thanks for joining us to talk about this. There's been a lot of sort of division in Congress about the Biden administration's response to this Chinese balloon situation. This is not the first time. We've since learned that this is not the first time a balloon like this has ventured into U.S. airspace. It happened with previous administrations as well. Can you talk about kind of the arguments that we're hearing on both sides, what Republicans who are being critical of the president are saying, and how the president's defending himself?
Sure. So the Republican criticism is pretty similar to that soundbite that you just played from Ted Cruz. Essentially, it was the right thing to do to shoot this balloon down. Why didn't the president do it sooner, either when the balloon was over the continental U.S. or perhaps even before the balloon?
15 minutes later.
Order the Pentagon to shoot it down on Wednesday as soon as possible.
China's foreign ministry says using force was a serious violation of international customary practice, and they're warning of further repercussions.
This is how legends are born.